This is Optimal Finance Daily, episode 842, One Solution for Cheaper Retirement Travel, a Small RV, by Darrow Kirkpatrick of caniretireyet.com. And I am Dan, I'm your host here on Optimal Finance Daily, and each weekday I'm here reading to you from some of the very best personal finance blogs on the planet. And thank you so much to Send Pro Online from Pitney Bowes. Save time and money no matter what you ship or mail with the Send Pro Online software. Print shipping labels and stamps right from your desk and access discounted rates for as low as $4.99 a month. Try it free for 30 days and get a free 10-pound scale when you visit pb.com/finance. That's pb.com/finance. Now let's get right to today's post as we optimize your life. One Solution for Cheaper Retirement Travel, a Small RV, by Darrow Kirkpatrick of caniretireyet.com. If there's a common retirement dream across many personalities, budgets, and lifestyles, it's probably traveling more. Though there are some retirees who prefer to stay on the home front during their golden years, the majority seem to envision traveling more often or further afield, whether it be visiting children and grandchildren, taking a tour of the national parks, or jetting to exotic overseas destinations. Increased travel of some sort figures in the majority of retirement plans. We are no exception, but we had to fit our retirement travel dreams into an early retirement budget. How did we do it? Well, the seeds of our retirement travel solution were planted long ago with tent camping giving way to a simple pickup truck shell, next a Volkswagen camper van, then a slide-in truck camper, and now, finally, a small RV. The theme is the same: save on travel costs by bringing a small version of your home with you. On many trips, especially extended travels, being able to drive your own vehicle, cook your own meals, and sleep in your own cozy bed can save significantly. Plus, it provides an element of flexibility, independence, adventure, and a feeling of home that many of us enjoy. But even if you enjoy camping in some form, owning an RV is not a slam-dunk route to cheaper vacations. There are many variables to be analyzed and some trade-offs to be made. An RV is essentially a second home, and the cost implications can be similar. For example, it is very easy to spend more than 6 figures on a new RV and create for yourself the same financial and maintenance overhead as your primary residence. For most of us, it is hard to visualize a cheap or early retirement that requires keeping up 2 full-size homes. As is the case with cars and many other big-ticket items, buying used is one way to save big on an RV. A few years ago, we bought a used Class B van-size RV with about 20,000 miles on it for under $50,000, essentially half price. It's small enough that we can park it out of the way in our backyard, so there is no storage cost. The gas mileage is stellar by RV standards at 13 to 14 miles per gallon. The new crop of small diesel RVs can average over 20 mpg. And our van, as we call it, is easy enough to drive around town on occasion, so it serves as our second car, eliminating the cost of another vehicle. When looking at RV travel as a cost-saving measure, it's important to do the math carefully. Many RVs can be very expensive to own because of the high fuel and depreciation costs, and the savings on lodging in particular are not as compelling as you might imagine, because modern campgrounds with all the amenities such as landscaped pads, full utilities, and recreation facilities are relatively expensive. To really save with an RV, you must drive a relatively small one, use it for lengthy trips, and minimize camping costs where possible. A small RV really shines for long-duration, low-mileage trips. For short, high-mileage trips, you are probably better off staying in hotels and eating out. Doing the math, our van costs about 50 cents per mile to drive, figuring in depreciation, the cost of ownership, and current fuel costs. That's compared to about 20 cents a mile for our passenger car. Analyzing the savings in lodging and meal costs, it's about $75 a day cheaper for us to live in our van than to pay for hotel rooms and dining out. But if we're having to drive a lot, those savings are quickly eaten up by additional fuel costs. The break-even point is around 250 miles, so if we average less than that per day, we do in fact save money by traveling in our van. But that's for our small Class B RV. Costs for larger Class A bus-size rigs can be much higher, given initial purchase costs that can run well into 6 figures and fuel consumption in the mid-single-digit mpg. Thus, the total operating cost for a big rig could be more than 10 times higher. Some will choose larger RVs for the comfortable accommodations, and others will trade in their primary residence to live in one full-time. But these large rigs don't really feel the need I'm discussing here for cheap retirement travel. They're more accurately viewed as home replacements. There are some other things you can do to economize traveling in an RV, especially campground fees. As mentioned, modern campgrounds are a far cry from the rustic camps of yore, and the prices follow suit. It's difficult to find a paid RV spot for under $25 a night these days, and the cost can easily run to $40 a night or more in popular destinations. One simple way to save is to pay for multiple nights. Most campgrounds offer weekly and monthly rates. Another option is to downsize your campground, stay in less popular locations or in state and national parks, which generally offer cheaper camping rates at the cost of reduced amenities. And the final way to economize is to boondock, run on battery power with no utility hookups, and pay no fee at all. There are a variety of places to do this legally and safely, including many spots on national forest and BLM lands. We often boondock at RV-friendly businesses such as Walmart and Flying J. This makes especially good sense when you are traveling from one destination to another and there's no need for plush camping facilities. For those who are curious about livability in a small RV, here are a few observations. Our E350-based Class B RV is about half the size of a small hotel room, but is definitely not half as livable. There's plenty of space for two to move around and stretch, and plenty of storage room. The kitchen is highly functional and the beds are comfortable. The one drawback to this size of RV is probably the shower. Cramped but usable. We generally opt for a campground shower when one is available. As long as we get outside some during the day to sightsee and exercise, which is usually the entire point of vacation travel, we're very comfortable in our mobile home away from home. It also helps that we are a relatively organized and compatible couple that have been camping together for decades. Be advised that living out of an RV is a bit more labor-intensive than a conventional vacation, which contributes to some of the savings. You will be cooking simple meals and performing light housekeeping. But RVs are designed to be lower maintenance than a conventional home, and their compact size keeps everything within easy reach. In sum, travel is a focal point of many retirements, but it can be expensive. Finding your own personal angle to reduce costs is an essential part of retiring on a budget. For us, a small RV has been a good solution. Of course, your mileage may vary. You just listened to the post titled One Solution for Cheaper Retirement Travel, a Small RV, by Darrow Kirkpatrick of CanIRetireYet.com. And hey, you don't need to waste any more time waiting in line to send mail and packages. With SendPro Online from Pitney Bowes, you can send packages and mail right from your desk for as low as $4.99 a month. And for being an Optimal Finance Daily listener, you'll receive a free 30-day trial to get started. As an added bonus, you'll also receive a free 10-pound scale shipped right to your door to help you accurately weigh your packages. Save time and money no matter what you send, from packages to overnights and letters. Just click, send, and save with this new offer for SendPro Online. Starting at only $4.99 a month, you can print shipping labels and stamps from your own printer, easily compare rates using online software, gain access to special USPS savings for letters and priority mail shipping, and track all of your shipments with email notifications when they've arrived. Go to pb.com/finance to access this special offer and get a free 30-day trial plus that free 10-pound scale to get started. That's pb.com/finance. Experience the better way to ship with a free trial of SendPro Online from Pitney Bowes. And that's going to do it for today. Thank you so much for listening as always, and I will see you back here tomorrow where your optimal life awaits.